the refit of Freebirds, an 18-cell 60. She partially sank in Japan during COVID and grounded on a beach. This year the owner decided to bring her back to life. During several months she was prepared to sail to Thailand. We put an external plywood patch over the damaged area, built a temporary rudder, put a new engine in and a lot more. We then sailed her over 4,000 nautical miles, mostly against wind, to start her major refit. It's Friday again, so let's see what happened this week. Lots of glassing. This area here is all ready for filling, once it's dry obviously. And where once a big hole was, there's now a lot of glass fiber. So this glass fiber actually is mostly intact, but we put one other layer on it and the rest is all 2 layers. Which was quite handy to set it up, because the first layer of units, they would just run down, and then the biax same, just going down. You can see the overlaps here, but they're offset from the lower level to the higher level, so yeah, there's a maximum of 2 layers. There's nowhere more than 2 layers. So this is all waiting for a big filling and fairing job that already started over here. Obviously also this stuff will all get filler, and then the sanding fun will start. But yeah, otherwise I'm very happy. We'll see when the peel pie comes off, but it already looks very promising. And yeah, that would put us back to 2 hulls on the outside. Inside is not glassed yet. And cabin top. So we did the last shaping and no modifies, but we added these strips with a power plane. They came in, and this is where the fiberglass will overlap. So there will be one, it's all going to be 800 biax 45s, and so one will actually lay from here till here, and then the next panel again from the left side to the other end. So this groove is 2 millimeters, and the 2 fibers dry are 1.6, so maybe it will end up somewhere 1.8, but it will be much easier to put filler just in this area instead of putting it everywhere here. It will again save us a lot of weight, just as last week I talked about having the whole foam slightly filled just at the top level, and also it feels different now in passing, just to have the smooth surface to avoid having to use too much epoxy or more epoxy. This here is a groove even deeper than the others. That is where the carbon fiber will come in. So after testing and discussing and exchanging ideas, we came up with a layup of 10 300 grams. That's yeah, nearly 2 times the amount of what we tested. With 200 kilos for bending is okay. So yeah, 10 is a number to be headache free. And this is how that looks like in the back. So currently there's this pole in the middle that supports the cabin top in the back, because here there will also be people walking when the reef lines are stuck in the back of the boom. You have to actually walk there. So this is where this pole was, and that should not be here in the next design or in the new cabin top. So this pole is going away, and all the force will have to be distributed onto these 2 pillars. So that's why there's also going to be a massive layup with carbon unis on here. So they lay in, they're stepped in. So when we're gonna join them with the pillar, we can again join them step by step. I had to do this in 2 layups because 10 layers is just way too much to do it in one. There's too much heat, and yeah, otherwise worked quite nice. You can see the internal hose, quite important. There's already a bit of the vacuum off, but it's hard anyway. Yeah, this is what happened this week. I just see it's only 5 minutes of talking, but why make things more when they aren't? Alright, I think it also starts raining just now, so good timing. It will be extremely loud in here. So Friday evening, everyone's driving somewhere. Alright, have a good week and see you on the water. Here's a little extra of what happened during the weekend. We put down the glass fiber onto the cabin top. You can see the guys using some spray glue to attach the breather fabric to the perforated film. There's sealant tape on both the cabin top and on the plastic, and this made it much quicker to attach both sides with each other.